fat one, the flat one.
Fat flat.
Yeah, that's
linguine.
fettuccine. Yeah, that's fettuccine.
Yeah, fettuccine.
Oh yeah,
So
linguine
he
is
was
like the little
Linguine is the
tiny
skinny one.
ones.
It's the long ass skinny one, like shoelace noodles.
Mhm.
That's linguine.
But they're
Oh.
skinny, super skinny.
Super skinny.
Like I feel like
Oh,
it's almost like spaghetti, but it feels smaller.
Yep.
but it's like skinny. Oh,
Yeah.
so it's skinnier spaghetti.
Mhm.
Yeah, it might not
Oh.
expand as much as normal spaghetti or angel hair. I know that's like
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those spaghettis
Yeah,
or
it
whatever.
is.
Angel hair.
Yeah.
Angel
Bro,
hair is the
you know what
thinnest
place
one.
has the best store-bought noodles?
Hmm.
Trader Joe's.
Mm.
Same price as Target, if not cheaper, actually.
I don't
And
shop
the
at Trader
quality-
Joe's enough.
Dude, I won't lie. The Trader Joe's,
like
if
where
you
I get,
go
like,
there,
everything
and
now.
if you don't get if you don't go like crazy on like all like the extra stuff, like the meals, it's not too bad. Like you can walk out of there like I gotta go there and get like, because I try to meal prep now. I get like a week's worth of food for like 60, 70 bones.
On me.
Type.
On me.
It's not too bad. Nah.
No, yeah.
But you get the snacks and that shit, bro. Nigga, easy $150, $200 shop.
Yeah. Nikhil got me wanting to work on making pasta from scratch. I want to learn that shit.
Bro.
I'm like, God damn, that shit look good.
Fucking
It tasted
it'll give you
good.
fun.
I mean, make everything from scratch.
And
then
if you're in
really
this
up.
Instagram live, go to the
For real,
YouTube
for
live
real.
right now. I need all 20 of y'all to go over here and watch
Yes,
us on
sirski.
YouTube live.
Pull
We
up,
are
pull up.
Bam,
doing
man.
the
Pull
Water
up.
Wave Effect podcast in the
So
mornings
we
now. We got
live,
the morning
man.
show busting.
Me.
And we're coming.
We
Get
should
in
just
here.
Spark a J right here.
Me. Oh God. But we-
Welcome back, all Water Wave. How do we sound? If someone want to listen to make sure we sound. I don't have headphones on. Welcome back, all Water Wave family. Water Wave
Yeah.
family,
Hi.
podcast family.
Sound like opium.
It's been a couple weeks, but we're not doing it in the morning. Shout out Isaiah McDowell saying Sprouts is better. Oh, he's probably talking about the pasta or something. And then Trevor McCauley with the wave emojis. In here early in the live morning show type vibes. Not necessarily a true morning show, but we podcasting in the morning.
We
So it's a
are.
podcast
We
in the
are
morning.
the
It's a
new
morning
morning
show.
show.
We
This is
taking
our
over
morning
your
show.
morning.
I haven't did the
AM
morning
waves, you
show
heard?
with Wayne in a long time. I was just
It's-
busy for a few of the morning show times in a row, and then we just haven't got back on it.
Shit, June was a crazy
But
month.
I feel
man.
like I just want to make it better. You know, I just want to do something better with it. What up, Tan the Man?
Every day we trying to get better, man. That's the
Ultimate
only way.
improvements.
That's the only way to improve is to become better.
Yeah, it's been a couple. What did we do the past couple weeks? We haven't been
Ooh,
we haven't been here.
man.
Have
The
we-
last one we did was when we got back from Champs, with Vegas. That's the
that's
last one we did. We talked about Vegas.
Okay.
So everything from Vegas.
Sweet. What did we do after Vegas?
Shit. We just been working. I feel like working.
Yeah, pretty much grind
Fucking hard.
time. What did we do?
I feel like most recent events, like Tony Shhnow was here.
Oh yeah,
Yup.
Tony Shhnow, meet and
Most
greet,
recent.
4th of July.
4th of
Yeah, 4th of
July
July.
weekend. What did y'all do for 4th? Anything crazy?
We did the Loon Yacht Party on the
Oh, yeah.
1st, but that was the only thing I did.
Yeah,
for
that was
the
the only
that
thing
was
I
nice,
did
but
as well.
I was in Florida.
Oh,
we
yeah.
dudes had a
Water.
bussin' for.
Oh
mean,
man, I was on the boat
I mean,
with
you,
it.
you seen some fire ass fireworks out there though, right?
Oh yeah, I've seen some cool fireworks. It was dope. It was kind of cool just to see what the American Fourth was like. That
Yeah.
Southern American Fourth.
Yeah,
You know, they
real
take it
different
serious
vibes.
down there.
Oh yeah, yeah. It wasn't as Trumpy as you would expect though.
Yeah, that's funny.
I thought it would have been a lot more Trumpy, but
Go a
it
few
was
more
pretty dope.
hours towards Alabama, you might see.
yeah, probably for sure. For sure. No, I'm thankful. I didn't see too much Trump shit, man, because I was at first I was a little scared on the way to the trip. Like, I don't know what to expect out there, what they got out there. But no, everybody was really cool. There was a lot of really cool people. Met a lot of people from Louisiana, Alabama, Georgia, and Texas and shit. And everybody was just out there trying to enjoy their Fourth and shit. And so that was what we did.
I mean, it was
On
bussin'.
God. On God.
I mean,
Got some sun. Got some beach sand.
Oh,
Yeah.
bro.
probably some good food.
Yes, sir. Some good food. Some good crab. Some good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Got
the best
some
thing about going to the coast
Gulf
is the
Coast.
seafood.
Got
dog.
some nice
Straight
Gulf
from the
Coast
coast.
seafood. I don't think I ate I ate meat the first day that I was there, and then I didn't eat like actual like red or white meat the whole time I was there. I just ate
Straight seafood.
Hey, that's the way to do it,
That's
bro.
fair,
That's the
though.
way to do it.
Yeah.
Try some exotic
Especially being
seafood.
from the Midwest, bro.
No
Mostly-
octopus, no gators.
Nah.
Oh, I seen a video
There
of
was
a dude
gators
take
on
some,
menus.
No,
though.
I'm already
Yeah,
knowing.
there
for
was
sure.
gators on some menus.
Frog legs
Ugh.
on the
No, I
menu.
didn't see no frog
No,
legs.
not on the menu.
Never had
Let me little
frog legs.
Frenchman.
I had
Some
grouper
people
though.
tell me
What's
it's
that?
That's like one of their famous fish.
I've heard it tastes
Oh.
like chicken.
Okay.
Grouper and snapper.
Well, they say that about every meat that's not a
I
traditional
learned
meat,
that,
though.
Was it I think it's a swan. I think it's a swan, but a swan is like a swan or something similar to a swan is like the steak of the sky. I learned
What
yesterday.
the fuck?
Like
Niggas
What is
eating
that?
I mean, I'd
swans?
imagine,
that
but
mean?
that's
Oh my God.
fucking inhumane. That's almost illegal.
Majestic
cat?
Yeah.
I
Yes,
swear. I
you
swear.
have to go to a certain state to hunt it, I think legally. But because when I was working the past couple of days, this one guy was like a big hunter, and they're just talking about like whatever different types. He's a big bird hunter, likes hunting,
Yeah.
duck hunting or
Biggest
whatever.
bird.
But and he said, I think it was a swan, but he was naming off all these crazy birds. Like, I could go to this state to hunt this bird, and I was just like, whatever.
Damn.
It's like, nigga,
I'm
is
pretty
it
sure
worth
it was I'm pretty sure it was a swan. That it was like
It might
basically
be.
like it's like the best bird like meat you could.
It
like,
just
buy
sounds
off its
loose to be
flavor and
eating that
taste.
motherfucker.
I wonder.
swans out
You're
here.
like,
This is
yeah.
No, yeah, he
crazy.
did
all these
Steak
swans
of the
different.
This is
sky.
crazy.
Maybe I don't know. I've never.
Interesting.
I don't know if I've ever ate any bird besides chicken and turkey.
Someone said in the
I've had
comments, Sandhill crane is the roast beef of this guy.
Crane. Maybe it was crane.
Niggas did a
Maybe it was. I think it was crane, not swan.
It might have been a crane. I mean, they kind of look alike, though.
Yeah, I think it was crane.
That'd be crazy. And roast beef is crazy.
Yeah, roast beef is great. So
Can't
it's
hear me very
stringy.
well.
It's stringy like that. That's
Oh my god.
Yeah, crane. I don't know if I
Shit.
would eat that motherfucker.
A crane? Yeah, because they don't got
it
long
looks-
ass
bro,
legs.
it looks kinda cool.
Look like you eating a flamingo or some
Yeah,
shit.
like a baby peacock or something.
Oh, me.
Oh, Eric, we can't hear you very well.
Smooth off of that.
Apparently, you might be quiet.
Yo.
We was all
Because
just
I'm
loud
turned
as
up.
hell. Eric, just the quiet
I'm
one in
turned
the
up
room.
the same amount as everyone else.
But how y'all doing this morning, man? It's an early morning. I hope we in your earwaves,
Oh,
chilling.
How's this bright sun? I don't even know if it's
Me, I'm
sunny
about
out.
to-
Is it sunny out?
It's like
No,
cloudy-ish
fuck no.
almost.
How is this
Yeah.
cloudy day finding you?
We were just out there.
I swear,
Nigga
I
talking
can't
about
even
it.
remember.
Oh
remember
me,
what I was just
but
looking at.
I feel like I like the energies of the morning shows though. Just how already just sorry my bad.
Oh, me. We turn.
On me,
Like this one's plugged in either.
on me. I don't know what's going
Yeah,
on
yeah.
with our headphones
Out
this
here
morning, but
down
as long
bad
as y'all
today.
can somewhat hear us, just
Oh,
keep
me.
us
Just
updated.
just one out of the four working.
Oh me.
I mean, Reese, keep us posted.
Well, how do I sound the same as everyone else?
Yeah, you sound the
Yeah,
same.
maybe I was just
You
talking
sounded
quieter.
good. Yeah,
You
you
sound
sounded
smooth.
good when I first heard you.
I'm just a little bit quieter spoken in the mornings.
Eric's gotta wake up. He's got
Gonna
this
finish your
coffee.
What's
coffee.
poppin',
Well,
y'all?
I
It's
just
kinda
woke up with
turned
some
in this
crazy,
bitch. What y'all on?
Chest and back pain of like when I talk and when I breathe and move. It's just like it's just sore. Like I got
You
the
might-
wind knocked out of
You
me.
might be a little cold because I woke up feeling super sore,
Sore.
like everywhere.
I did work
Yeah.
like labor the past couple
And
days.
like
but
Yeah,
looking
that's
into it, I seen
definitely
it's
it.
like if you're so it's a lot of it. It can be from overworking yourself. If you're at the event moving a ton of stuff,
Yeah,
then also like getting a cold,
yeah.
and it's like not necessarily a cold where you're like sneezy and feeling like shit, but your body's still
Yeah,
fighting off.
'cause I had
something.
some,
New
like,
Balance
2 days ago.
550 is open right now.
I seen that
as long as it's a
Totally.
cool color.
It is Rich Paul,
on
the
concepts.
little purple
Yeah.
joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
I feel like all the concepts 550s do pretty.
I tried the
decently.
Action Bronsons. I was like, I would have.
It's crazy because lavender has been a shoe that's been selling like
I swear
this
for something like
colorway.
that,
I don't know why people
Plus
have
the
been using it a lot this
Yeah.
year.
Because 2J said that was the only shoe that he was even looking for. At
A New
SneakerCon,
Balance?
was the New Balance Action Bronson, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure
fuck-
he said that.
That's crazy
And
though,
then,
because
yeah.
Action Bronson, I didn't even know
They
he
dropped
had a
those
shoe.
last week. I tried, but you had to go to Boston or the New York one to get it. Yeah.
Just drive like. How far is that drive? Probably like 3 days there and back.
These are disgusting though.
Definitely
Action
dry.
Bronson.
I would have had to fly.
So I'm not flying that. I'm not
Bro,
flying that.
these
I'm
look like
checking a bag,
shit.
I'm flying.
Yes, bro. There's no way. Are they going for something?
No,
Yeah.
I mean they look like
$500.
they look like dust though. compared to any
Shit,
other.
I mean, but yeah, for like 160.
Like
though,
compared to the
turn that-
Oswego looking
Oh,
ones.
220.
You know what I mean?
220.
Are
Like the ones that look like Raph Simmons compared to those, these look like shit.
How do y'all in the chat like the morning aspect? We're already getting way more engagement than we normally do. Maybe
Oh me, y'all in this bitch turn. Who in the gym right now watching, listening to this? Turn up.
we're gonna be at the Urban Street Market. You guys gonna? I'm gonna be
Yes,
uptown. So.
we are going to
Yeah,
be
but you
there,
in
and
there.
we are going to be buying.
The
So
Urban
you better
what-
make
what?
sure.
I
There's
just
like
seen
a-
that flyer this
Our
morning.
Jungle's
I
doing.
guess your table ran, not your pockets.
Your table will be
When
ran.
is
Your
it?
booth.
It's this weekend.
Yeah, and they're
The
using
16th.
the whole street.
The
of-
uptown
of
street.
The
It's pretty
uptown.
cool.
They
They got the
got
city to prove.
yeah.
Holy
Shutting
They got
shit.
the block. It's like
So
a
they
block
yeah
party.
sanctioned it.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty
damn,
fire.
that's
It's their
pretty
uptown
cool.
location, not their like back.
That's
Yeah.
why we finna
Yeah.
sanction Van
And
Cleve.
their
Y'all just
side-
wait
and
on
their
it.
sidewalks are pretty big.
We're
too.
sanctioning Van
So it's
Cleve.
they'll be able to have like a lot of booths on the sidewalk, obviously in front of the stores and shit.
Oh.
But I just wonder how the other stores, like, how did that go?
they
Like,
feel
did they
about
have
that.
to approve of it, or like?
I feel like they have to. 'Cause I mean,
We
like,
hosting
that's straight up the
something.
That's straight up like.
I'm hosting a,
traffic
We
on
want
the
to
block.
change the game.
Yeah.
That's
I'm hosting a block
popular-ass
party. We
street,
talking
bro.
about it after
Be a lot
this,
of
Rick.
commuters
We
pissed.
setting it up, Rick.
Yep. But y'all gonna see us there. We'll be there. So I hope to see every single one of your beautiful shining faces in there. And
about they
if you
are.
got a
Finna
table,
see y'all at
let us
Van
know.
Cleve next
Hey,
month for
shout
the
out everyone at
for the Minnesota
at Tandy's,
kickball tournament.
At Tandy's work, listening to us through their shop speakers.
Oh, that's real. That's
really?
real.
Go stream his song after this.
Yes, sirski. Yes, sirski.
bro.
But yeah, let's before we get too far off the 4th of July, I want to kind of do a live reaction to that firework video.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Let's,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
pull
that
up
shit
for
was
everybody that hasn't seen.
hilarious, bro.
Niggas is
There's
crazy.
Which one? The news clip one or the first one? The
might
news
have to-
clip one was crazy. The cop car one was
I don't
nuts, but the
remember.
news
Yeah.
clip was just funny.
Try to refresh.
Oh yeah.
He said,
this-
"Yeah, bro, I don't know what's going on." He said, "Oh, what's up? What's up?"
He said, "Bro, I'm a good boy."
Oh, me, dude's out here
He said, "I don't know what's going on with fireworks because I'm a good boy."
Let's explode.
I'm like, damn, bro. Like the fact that someone really placed a
Like, bro,
firework next
right
to the
behind the
cameraman,
news, man.
Devious. Niggas out here devious.
They devious,
Doing
bro.
anything.
Like, that
Which
shit
I
look
was
like a real
thinking this
setup.
one,
You know what's crazy? A lot of people have been asking me how do I feel about this video. Like
I think it's
when I've just
hilarious.
randomly seen people like
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Yo, that freaking firework
they see it,
video."
though?
No, you know it's crazy because we were even at the shoe event, and then some dude just walked past our booth, and he seen our little banner in the back, and then he just stopped. He was like, "Wait, didn't y'all post that firework video?"
Because this video, I mean, this video has the most views we've ever had on any Instagram post ever.
Yep.
Jesus
Well, man,
Christ.
Yeah.
juicing. It's like
Which is,
100K
crazy.
views or something.
It's like almost 300K.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Shit, I posted BLP kosher yesterday. That's at 20K views.
Damn.
I seen that video
That's where his
posted
pants
fucking.
I did
everywhere.
see that
Yeah,
too.
that's
I see
true.
that
But no, yeah,
on
I'd say-
TikTok, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, on
so
TikTok
what do you-
and
What do y'all
IG.
Yeah,
think
22
about this though?
I just think it's obviously stupid to shoot fireworks at anybody, especially the cops. If you're not gonna be good at not getting caught, because I think they arrested at least one person from this.
No, yeah,
I'm
this
sure
is
If not more,
retarded.
like
This is pure
there
retarded.
was a post, but I think that they arrested one and had like 4 or 5 others that they were just trying to get.
They should have arrested
Yeah, I
bro
think they
with the
said-
machine
Yeah, I
guns.
think
Yeah.
I think they said
Minigun
like
firework
I think they
display.
said like there was like 12 of them and like 2 of them got arrested or whatever.
Yeah.
My thing is it's like, bro, at the
been
end of the
letting 'em have
day,
it.
like for all the people commenting and shit, like if you live in Minneapolis, you know what the fuck goes on every 4th of July.
Yeah.
You know how kids get with these fireworks. You know how people are even downtown with fireworks and shit.
Yeah.
Literally.
One thing though that I'm gonna say, obviously, like on the kids aspect, is it's like, bro, why are you shooting fucking fireworks at a cop? Like at that in general, it's just like, bro, like it doesn't even make sense at
You have
all.
no home
but
training.
but like at the same time, it's like for the way that people are acting in the comments is also just
like-
as bad
Yeah, it's like
to me.
50-50
Like
of
To
people
juice
saying
'em
like
up,
this is
yeah.
bad, and then they're also like cops deserve it or
Jesus
good job, or like
Christ.
the kids are just having fun. It's like you're shooting an explosive at
Yeah.
even if it wasn't a cop, like this is still not
Yeah.
There's still
acceptable.
somebody in the
Bro,
whip.
yeah, if it
Like,
hit the engine or something crazy, you never know.
Like it's not if
Whole
this is riot
explosion.
season. If this is like riot season during George Floyd and protests and all that stuff, I feel like this video wouldn't even like there wouldn't be anybody getting in trouble for this.
No.
But the
Oh,
fact like
no.
this is it's not like there's like this is not normal. to be doing
And it's
it.
like,
No, definitely
it's
not
just
normal.
like-
Definitely,
Not at all.
definitely needs a lot of better parenting for sure.
yeah,
But also like at the end of the day, what we know is as because we were there at that age at some point, like
Oh,
kids
yeah.
are gonna definitely be kids. So it's like
100%.
that's the thing is like the even posting these under 18-year-olds on the news, like when they're getting arrested for this shit, it's not. I feel like that's not even cool. Like on the
Yeah.
media's
'Cause I seen
aspect,
they
Oh,
didn't say
yeah.
his name, but they showed the videos of them.
they
and
show
shit.
faces of people
They
too
just
on,
didn't
on
identify them with their name or
Mhm.
whatever.
They
in
showed
the
faces
report,
of people
'cause they're
when
not
they got
18 or
arrested.
whatever.
But I was like at the end of the day, like just even just putting them out there like that, it's just even more stupid because you already know how many people are upset with them. So like, I don't know. I think that there's a lot that needs to be done better, but also like cops kind of know. But this Boom Island shit, I didn't know someone died at Boom Island last year.
Oh my god.
Mm.
So
Someone died.
that's
From a
also
firework?
no. So during all the fireworks, someone shot at somebody apparently.
Oh Jesus.
And yeah, so
Which
someone
happens,
got
for
killed.
sure, which
Yeah,
happens.
someone got killed in between the fireworks show or whatever going on. So I don't know. It's kind of weird because I would say definitely I understand why the cops were there in the first place.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Shooting at them, maybe not the best idea. Shooting them in the air, sure, go ahead,
Yeah,
go
shoot 'em in the
crazy,
air,
and
but
I don't know, run away from the
directly
cops or whatever.
targeting-
But
yeah,
Dudes will do anything to have fun
yeah,
nowadays.
yeah,
that's a crazy way of having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, yeah. Under the guise of having fun, at least, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I just say it's just not. I mean, the video last year that went viral because I seen the caption on that post was it seems to be a year traditional thing or whatever. It says a whatever once a year thing because
For
last
sure.
year on the 4th of July there was those videos that went viral of kids sitting outside of their cars shooting them at apartment buildings
Yep.
and shit.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, so
in Minnesota, dumb as hell, man. We right next to Wisconsin. Like,
Yeah,
bro,
it's not
they
hard to
set up
drive
all
20
them
minutes.
firework johns in Hudson.
Yeah.
So it's
Literally,
like
you cross the river and it's
yeah,
right
it's
there.
all
Yeah.
right there.
Like,
So
yeah.
it's like it's not like it's brand new to Minnesota at all. But obviously, most people are lighting them at their homes or on their parking lots or whatever the fuck, and not in this huge public park. But
Yeah.
I'd
yeah,
say, though,
it's
honestly,
unfortunate.
a lot of people can say, I guess, like, since 2020, Minnesota's, I guess, became more reckless in the sense of, like, the public eye.
GTA RP
It,
lounge.
it's not like anything different like has happened like since we go outside. It's not like you're gonna get mugged or get shot.
Yeah.
But just like on TV, I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
it just looks
I've
a
never
lot more
like, I don't
crazy.
see
Yeah.
I don't see any of this crazy
Yeah.
shit that goes viral like
No,
in hand.
yeah,
Oh,
like
truly
I mean,
not.
granted, I
No,
don't
yeah.
I don't hang out outside and just walk around.
Yeah, it's
at
not like we're
midnight and
doing
just,
loose
like,
shit, but
just
still.
like actively trying to find the shit.
But
Yeah.
it's like there's so much viral shit that happens every single day in Minneapolis that's like
Mhm.
either some crime shit or just some stupid like someone running into the Uptown Theater happened the other day, like just like some crazy shit like that. And even today I took a picture on my way here. Someone almost ran into Floco. There's like a car that like was like up on the curb like right in front of Floco.
Jesus.
Like
Fuck.
they must have crashed and went off to the side or something. It's like
Just
it's always
early
just a-
morning
it's like
geeking.
it's like Minneapolis is just like it's just a weird like crack in this simulation where shit's just been going crazy.
I mean,
every
I
day.
think that
Mhm.
I feel like Minneapolis has always been the
It
crack in the
always has been,
simulation,
though, yeah.
but we have just since George Floyd been getting more publicity on our
Yeah.
city and shit like
Definitely.
that. Like it's weird because even like when I travel, like people will ask like, "Oh, how is it over there in Minneapolis?"
Yeah, they
and
think
you're
it's
just
like
bro,
fucking-
it's fucking
bro,
They think it's
normal.
Iraq or
Like,
some shit.
Yeah,
Like, I don't
like,
know,
we don't live
like-
in we don't live in Afghanistan,
Yeah.
bro.
I swear.
But
The nickname
but like
we aren't
Murderapolis
Chi
has been
Town,
around
man.
for a while.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
the nickname Murderapolis or whatever. Like I remember hearing
Yeah.
that when I was a kid living in Mankato. Like,
Yeah,
that
for
was
sure.
like a nickname for Minneapolis or
Yeah.
whatever. And it's just like
I mean, we used
there
to
isn't,
call
like, a
St.
crazy
Paul
amount
St.
of
Pistol.
murders.
yeah, and I highly would recommend all of y'all read the book John Dillinger Slept Here, because like it really shows you too like how much our city was built off of crime and like and just like corrupt kind of shit. So like this is not the worst Minneapolis St.
Nothing
Paul
new.
Twin Cities has ever been, and
No,
it's
not
nothing
even
new.
close.
But a lot of people don't truly know our history of like how this city did come to be. But at the end of the day, we used to be a sanctuary city for all mobsters and alcohol runners and shit back
Yeah,
in
literally
the, in the
straight
20s
from
and Prohibition
Chicago.
era. So like all that shit,
Damn near to
even
this day.
even bank robbers, huge bank robbers would stay in St. Paul in Minneapolis to get away from whatever wanted crimes that they had before. And as long as they weren't robbing in Minneapolis or St. Paul, they were allowed to stay here.
Minneapolis
So,
doesn't care.
so like our history is definitely deep and extensive in a lot of this like weird shit, but at the same time, I feel like we're getting to a point where now more people just have more eyes on our city.
Definitely.
Which is going to
For
be
sure.
good in the long run for a lot of
For
things.
sure.
Shit for everything.
Definitely
I
good
mean,
in the
even
long
but
run.
I remember directly after the
the
George Floyd riots is when I got my first ever call from a label to ask about an artist that I had worked
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
Like just
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like they literally said since the George Floyd riots, we're looking more into what's going on in that
Yeah.
area.
Since the
Like,
George
just
Floyd
straight up,
riots, we got
but I didn't see
monetized on
nobody from-
YouTube, boy.
No, that happened at the COD.
It happened with the COD League, but like
I mean, that's-
after that, it was like the real boom.
Yeah, that was where we
effect.
gained like 4,000 subs. But I mean,
Yeah, that was nuts.
Yeah.
From 1,000 to 6,000.
I think definitely there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming to Minneapolis, and we've already seen it with some of the artists that have been leaving here and taking off with their careers.
It's bigger than Black and White.
Did you see, LaBianca's People is almost at 150 million views.
Oh my
she's on tour with Alicia Keys. Shout out there.
That shit is insane,
And
bro.
Obi's doing the band. Obi's doing the drums on the whole tour, right?
He's composing. He's composing her set. Her
What
set.
does that mean?
So basically, he's telling everybody what to play and how to play it and
like,
what
when
to
to
do.
play
everyone's
it.
on time.
Yeah.
Everyone's
I think
on
they're low-key
time.
on some
Yeah,
Altman
and then
shit
he's
there.
also playing the bass. And I
dope.
know he's been doing like a lot of getting on the mic and shit, letting LaBianca dance and do her thing
Yeah,
after
and
her and shit.
It's
So,
good that
like,
she stuck to like the Minneapolis crowd of
Yeah.
like who should come on tour with me and do these
For
operations.
sure.
'Cause, you know,
I
at
mean,
this
I
point-
definitely, you
squad
definitely
that
want to
she
stick
brought
with
with,
what
that's how
you
you do
what
it.
you
That's how
know
you
and
do it.
what
Straight up.
works. Yeah, what you
That's
know
how
and
you
what
If
works.
she didn't, that'd be low key kind of bogus.
You know what?
But I think that's what most people expect from artists, like when they blow up, is that they think that they're gonna kind of get on that. And-
Usually, it's like the labels option, though. I feel
yeah,
like
the
Yeah,
labels
who
are gonna
kinda-
push them to do that. But I
Mhm.
feel like LaBianca's label must have just seen like, yeah, you got a pretty solid team around you, and
Yeah.
if they're
If
gonna
they're
be
willing
less
to work
than,
with us,
yeah,
then
if
we
they're
can
gonna be
work with
less
them.
than whatever the hell we were gonna pay other people. then fuck
Exactly,
it.
exactly. Because I mean, it's nothing to
bro.
like bring. Like she already had a manager, so while we swap him out with one of our managers, if he fine getting paid minimum just to go on
Yeah.
tour with you,
Yeah,
like fuck it. If he gonna do what we say anyway,
And the
he
thing
can
is, like,
stay.
You already have chemistry with all these people, so like, it's like, why would you? Can you imagine going on tour for like 60 days with a crew of people you have?
Yeah.
I mean, but the
very
thing
little
is,
you
some
don't know
people
like that?
genuinely do that because they don't want to
Sure.
feel like they're being leached off of, or like the people that they blew up with or grew up with are just like not hard enough work ethic or like
Yeah.
can't find a
Yeah.
spot to fit in. It happens a
yeah,
lot.
it happens.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I
You're being,
think
like, 10
people
niggas,
in
man.
Minnesota though, they hungry. And
Mhm.
so they were
No, yeah,
they're
for
willing
sure,
to work
for
for
sure.
whatever that they can
For
get
sure,
at
for
this
sure.
point, and it's really smart, bro. It's,
Yeah, because the
Especially
people in
with, like,
Minnesota,
that
a lot of us just
situation
want
where-
our foot in those doorways
Yeah.
to make shit happen.
Yeah.
So it's not like we even thirsty for the blow up or
Yeah.
the fame right
like
away.
that's why I like even seeing like Obi is like posting shit, because it's like, bro, you see that nigga is working. He's gonna make
Yeah.
sure that he
Yeah.
puts his foot in that door
Yeah.
while he's there.
Got to be in
and-
them rooms for real.
It's dope. Even Big Chris, bro. I've been seeing his
Yeah, I
posts.
just
and
seen- I
shit,
see
and I'm
him- I
like,
see
bro,
him all the
that's so
time.
dope,
Yeah.
bro.
I didn't see.
He said,
I
what did
just
he
seen,
say?
one of
He said
LaBianca's
like,
posts when he was in it.
he said like laid a foundation to build the house or something. Like, yeah, like something
And
of
then
that
he also
nature.
even had like a post too, like showing like his first party, like
Yeah.
that he did at like the poorhouse, and then just to now, and it's like that's what you grinded for,
That's
nigga. Just like
literally
an
what you
artist,
grind for,
you had
same
to
shit.
do them underground dookie ass parties. You had to do
Fuck
them
yeah.
clubs,
Fuck
jump
yeah.
around every single club in Minnesota, do the artists when they come to Minnesota, just to
Mhm.
get to that opportunity that when that Minneapolis or Minnesota artists blow up, now you there every day because they
Every
seen
day.
you everywhere and they seen
Yeah.
you do a good job
They
at what you
seen-
do.
It was like,
So-
oh, I seen bro secure that K Supreme event all the way to the Casey event.
Casey,
Now
too.
it's to the fucking
Yep.
Libyanka.
Alicia Keys tour.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, bro, that shit's insane,
That's
bro.
fire. And one thing I actually I just did a podcast the other day with the 310 crew. I seen one of Husky was in here, part of that. I think it should be on their YouTube now if any of y'all are interested to look that up. But I was talking about that kind of on their podcast about how Minnesota artists don't necessarily bring their quote unquote crew or the guys they fuck with when they do blow up and go on these tours, or if they even have a crew or whatever. And we were kind of talking about, like, I said LaBianca's doing really well with that because she's always been around. Like, everyone that's around her seems to still be at least a few Minnesota people that can fill the gaps, like we just talked about. But even like an artist like a Young Gravy, I was like, maybe people weren't fucking with him before he blew up.
Because he wasn't here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's why,
That
like,
too.
and he was, he's from
Definitely.
Rochester too, so it's like maybe he didn't have necessarily buddies that were rapping with him to be like, yeah, you're coming up with me. But it's like even like an artist like Young Gravy, if he does, let's say, believe in A, B, and C's career, like, you don't see him posting ever on his story like, yo, like, my guy just dropped, go fuck with him.
Yeah.
Like, if he does fuck with, let's say, Jay Plaza, or does fuck with Nico Slim, like the people that he's always around when he comes to town, I've never once, maybe I just don't watch social media enough, but I feel like it would kind of be, I feel like I would kind of see it and being reposted on like the other guys' stories too, like like of Young Gravy just being like, yo, my guy back in home just dropped, or everyone be like, go drop a follow, he's up next out of Minnesota. Like, even you don't have to make a whole story post and co-sign someone, but just like the slightest thing. And I've never seen, besides when Gravy came back to the Armory and they brought out like Casey, NZ, and Plaza, like, you don't, I didn't, I think maybe Prince Williams, there was another artist, P. Will, I think, came out, but like, you don't see him bringing like 2-3 Minnesota artists on tour with him, and that's up to the labels, I'm sure too. But I'm sure if Gravy was like, I want these two people,
for it, though.
even if you give them 10 minutes each on your tour, like, that's crazy. Sold out shows around the country, around the whole world. He does worldwide tours, shit like that. And I just think even like Casey, I know he's under a lot of label deals, but you see him coming back to town, and if when Casey comes back to town, he goes out to an event, there's gonna be 15 rappers around him from Minnesota. The likes of like Aubrey King, or even I know Larado's working with Fung Flav, and even like Mati's always around him when he comes to town, and however all the other artists that I don't necessarily like have personal relationships with, and maybe don't even know their names very well that I'm blanking on right now. You see them always around Casey when he comes to town, but I've never seen Casey bring out a single one of them at Rolling Loud, or when he goes and opens up for this artist at this festival, or even on his own tour right now. Like, you don't see, I haven't seen an Aubrey King opening up, or a Mati opening up, or even a Lorado opening up. The people that are like, quote unquote, like, seems to be in his circle, and that could be his label's decisions, that could be the artist decisions, like, I can't afford to do that, or even, but I'd say even at the very least, like, if you have a crew, and maybe it's not a crew, and these guys are just around him when he comes to town for the idea that I could be around Casey when he comes to town, and he doesn't have that relationship that it seems. I just think, like, every Minnesota person that gets there to that level hasn't brought on the undercards. Besides someone like, I think Prof has done a very good job.
Prof
He's brought a new group of people every single tour. Every time.
He does the best of opening the door for that type of shit.
I think Prof is obviously at the top of the tier of niggas who are trying to put on for like the next generation, or like what could be next.
Like, who he's working.
I feel like even like an artist like Casey, which is kind of crazy, he's a little bit different with Gravy because he actually was in the Minneapolis scene, kind of working his way throughout that. But I think that for Casey, he might not be at the stage he wants to be at yet, to where he thinks that
Before
it's
he
even
can
worth
start
it.
shining
Yeah,
light.
you know, thinking that it's worth it to
else.
shine the light on somebody else.
Definitely.
But yeah, a nigga like Gravy, bro, you're literally at the top.
It costs
of
you
where
no
you could
juice
be
to
at.
share.
You know what I'm
juice,
saying?
Yeah.
Your own niche lane, niche fan base, your culty fan
Yeah.
base. Like, you can definitely throw up a couple story posts for one of your little homies.
But see,
someone
that's the
that you
thing.
do fuck with
Yeah,
them.
but that's the thing, is I think he genuinely like
just
must have
doesn't have
fucked
many
with more
connections.
people from like Madison area. I don't know where BB No Money is from, but I think that was really the nigga that he was gonna bring up and,
or even like in
take
Atlanta,
to the top. You
like
know?
those guys that were we just did the Tony Shhnow thing. They're from Atlanta. They knew who Gravy was because he blew up in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Like, his music blew up like out there. Like, and he working with Lil
With Lil
Baby, the
Baby.
Lil Baby
Lil Baby
feature and
song.
shit. Like, so it's like kind of get back to that original point. Like, maybe someone like Young Gravy didn't have people around him in Minnesota that were fucking with him, where he feels like, I'm gonna put you on when I get on.
Yeah.
It was maybe just a lot of hate. But if he does, let's say, like, when he comes to, like, it's more of like when these artists come back to town, they're treated with nothing but like love and treated like kings when they come to town, right? And a lot of these people that are treating them like kings and whatever when they come to town are rappers that they are, it seems like they're friends with.
Yeah.
But you'd never see them doing nothing for them.
Yeah,
which
but,
is just interesting to me.
I think a lot of artists can tell the fake love though, because it's like, bro, like in reality, let's say that I was in Gravy's position, I'd have to think real hard. Like, nigga, would you have been fucking with me when I was at the bottom tier?
Yeah,
Would you have been the nigga streaming my shit, posting my shit all the
probably
time?
not.
Like, and probably not,
Especially
in
when it
most
comes
cases.
to his style of music
Exactly,
too.
and probably
He
not
probably
in most
didn't
cases
have a lot of
because
people that was
like
fucking with
I
him.
could definitely think of like, damn, like bro, there's a lot of people that you fuck with or you know about out here, but you just can't give them no handout because you don't. You
They didn't do
didn't.
nothing
You
for
didn't.
you.
Yeah, you
Niggas
didn't
ain't
see them
commenting on
truly
your
there
shit.
for
Niggas
real.
ain't-
You know what
They
I'm
did
saying?
nothing for you in the long
Posting
run.
your shit.
Yeah, y'all
Saying
might have
fucking
followed
with
each
you.
other or did whatever, but
Mhm.
I totally understand that, like in aspects too, because it's like, shit. I think Libyanka's team's so big because she was actually reaching out and doing shit with other people in the scene and community. But if just because you followed her or y'all both follow each other doesn't
Right.
mean that you could
That
just
you gotta
walk
put 'em
in
on,
and,
like,
and
nigga,
do shit
you-
and she got to put you on. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Follower,
Yeah.
follow back type shit. you know?
So it's definitely like a weird, tricky situation because I feel like a lot of them artists, they really are thinking about who was rocking with them from the jump.
For sure,
And
for sure.
if let's say, like I said, BB Don't Money was probably rocking with Gravy from the jump.
Yeah.
That's probably why he
Kind of in
only
that same
carrying that
lane.
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, for
probably why
sure,
he was
for
only
sure.
carrying that nigga. And it's like, it's tough because it's like at the same time you want to give back, but I feel like for Gravy, he probably got more of a responsibility to give back to freaking Rochester than the cities. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
100%.
that's I
Yeah,
don't
and
know.
that's where it's like, yeah, that's what I meant. Like
Feel
if
you're
he's
being used by anybody too.
no, yeah,
like
yeah.
Tandy said in the chat, like he was probably treated like nobody was, really pushing him, and he just blew up. So why push people that weren't pushing you?
Yeah.
It's like
No,
a
yeah.
similar thing out here, and then it's like that's just like, and not everyone has the same philosophy about how they want to push their career either. And if Gravy isn't preaching like Minnesota's tough or whatever, Minnesota's got hard, like then it's just not what his career is about. And you don't have just because you're from somewhere doesn't mean you have to put on.
No, you
everyone
don't
from where
have
you're
to.
from.
You don't
No.
have
If that's
to.
not your mission and if that's not how you got there, like Waterway, for example, we get a lot of love from Minnesota. So it's like when we're in positions to be like, oh, this person is doing his thing right now, let's shed some light on it, we do. And that's just because that's how we came up. But if you didn't come up that way and
Yeah.
that wasn't your brand mission to like
Yeah,
help
for sure.
the people around you and in your
I'm
I'm
community.
sure my guy
you know?
was not just in Rochester rapping Mr. Clean thinking, oh, yeah, I'm about to put the city
No.
on with this.
No. Well, that's why I said like too. I think bro was really in Madison, just going crazy off the college vibes
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
And that
And
shit
he
took
was
off.
just juicing, rapping as a rapper, thought it was bussing, and fell in love with that lifestyle and was
Yeah.
like, I can actually do something with this.
Yeah.
Huh?
And the Minnesota crowd is just so weird, bro. I just
He
feel
doesn't
like
own
Minnesota
anybody.
just doesn't support till you're there.
So you're
Like
there.
for real, Minnesota ain't gonna support you till you're there. Like,
And that's
even
with any
Libyanka,
endeavor. That's
even
with
with
any
Libyanka,
endeavor.
Hip-hop and,
Yeah.
like, outside of like
Yeah.
indie music, I
Yeah.
feel like you'd have to really blow up.
Yeah.
And have real serious numbers.
Yeah.
They'll take you serious out here.
Yeah, because I
Facts.
think even with Libyanka, it was kind of a weird kind of blow up for her in
Mhm.
Minnesota in general, was because it
Mhm.
took people like a second to be
To
like,
even
oh,
notice
wait,
that she
she's
was
from here?
blowing.
She
yeah.
went through the voice the whole
Yeah,
time.
you
Her
know?
going through the voice and
Yeah.
shit.
Posting
then,
her month.
people
She
were
still wasn't
like,
juicing up
people
like
were
that.
still
Yeah.
like, whatever. She's
Yeah.
just on the
Like she
voice.
just singing it.
Oh,
she might
just
lose
won
or whatever.
this on The
Yeah.
Voice,
Yeah.
and then but now it's now she's doing millions of streams and going on tour, and now it's like people are now ready to give her flowers.
Now it's
You know,
like,
we've
I'm
been
trying to slide in the DMs,
you know,
like,
we've been
hey,
re-
I always fucked with you.
we've been reporting on her since I'd say like The Voice is probably the first time we made a post about her being on The Voice
Mhm.
from Minnesota.
Yeah.
But I mean, Calvino opened up for her at a show or one of those like icy entertainment events. I don't think there was necessarily a true headliner, but like I think she
she was
performed that night,
basically,
too.
yeah, she was like
Yeah.
the last artist probably.
Yeah.
So you like
Either her
perform
or
with And I
Summers,
remember,
yeah.
and I even looked in our DMs, and I remember I messaged her trying to get her to like headline one of our shows, like right when she was on The Voice when she came back. And I think it just took her like a few days to get back to us, and I think I just booked the show without her. Yeah, and she hit me back and she gave me a price, and it was. I mean, back then it was way cheaper, and now looking at it now, it's like damn, like damn, like if we would have, if we would have just like pulled the trigger on that, and I mean at the time we probably had like no fucking budget either. We probably had like
Yeah.
no money to spend on an artist.
Yeah.
But I mean, like looking back at it, it's like damn, I wish we would have did that for the history of like, oh, we did this with her before
Yeah.
she blew up. But
Grant
yeah, no, I'd say
would have broke even on some nut shit, but still.
Hopefully the video would have made that bread back.
Hey, yeah, it was a different time, especially when if you're a promoter or a show investor. It's hard to find that sweet spot where an artist is blowing up, but also fits your budget, and you want to make money. Like you have to be on some real pull a Cole Bennett, book a nigga 6 months ahead.
Yeah.
I remember Robert Henry
And
told
hope he
me
blows up.
told us a story about when they booked Playboy Cardi for like $3K back before Die Lit came out.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
What?
Yeah. Like they had like that picture we have. I don't know if it's that picture we have of Cardi. That was that show. That
I think it was the T-shirt he gave us.
the T-shirt.
the
Yeah, like they
T-shirt.
booked Cardi like way before he like became a list celebrity. and
Yeah.
shit.
Damn, that's
Like
fucking
before
crazy.
Die Lit or maybe
Yeah,
right
before
when Die Lit
before
came out.
self-entitled. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
like they
fucking
booked
Oh
him
yeah, before
self-entitled.
that one, yeah, not Die Lit. Before
Off the
before
SoundCloud wave.
Self-Entitled, yeah. So then he probably maybe dropped a couple like hits, and then it was just a crazy show, and you booked him way early in his career. But yeah, no, that's definitely cool.
Yeah, just what?
Definitely different.
Another thing we should talk about, we could pull it up on the gram, is all the new fast or state fair foods.
Oh yeah.
This one's really cool.
Yeah.
So if
Yeah,
you're not
that
from
goes-
Minnesota, if you're from anywhere but Minnesota, look it up anywhere. Minnesota is known for having the best state fair in the United States.
Definitely.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've never been to any other state fair, so I couldn't
haven't
even, like,
either.
I couldn't be like, oh yeah, ours is so much better, and maybe we take it for granted, like how good ours really is, because it's apparently across the board voted that ours is the best.
I could just
No,
tell
ours
other
is-
states
ours
are
is
mid
best.
based on their
Yeah,
county
people
fairs.
travel to ours. I
Yeah.
mean, there's people that probably state fair hop around everywhere.
Yeah.
Like
Mhm.
if you're in the Midwest. type shit.
But yeah, let's go through. Well, I don't know. We're known for the cookies, obviously. Sweet Martha's cookies is
How about
something
the
we're like
cheese
super known
Pickles.
for. Fried pickles, cheese curds,
Cheese
like stuff like
curds.
that is like what we're super known for,
Fried
and
candy bar.
probably just like all the animals you can see there, and
Yeah, definitely.
shops and all the
Yeah.
rides and stuff. I don't know.
We're
I
literally
assume
just
most
known
fairs
for
have
the
that, but
whole
I
state
think-
fair, damn
everything
near.
there. I mean, you can't
It's-
really
everything
take
there
any
is like a
points off.
staple.
Like the
Mhm.
rides are
Yeah.
busting, the food's busting, the
Yeah.
lines honestly that aren't that bad.
No.
No, yeah. No, and I think the only thing that anyone really beats us in is Texas beats us in attendance. That's literally it. But,
Yeah, for
like,
But
sure.
they're like
That's-
a country.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
I think
Exactly.
by population, we blow it out the water.
Yeah, we blow it out the
Yeah.
water.
By state
Yeah.
population,
Like-
and how many
Yeah,
how much attendance
ratio
we get,
to
we blow it out
for
the
Yeah.
sure, for sure.
And I think Texas's might be longer. Theirs is like a month too.
Yeah, ours is
So like
Mm.
we're
2.5
very
weeks.
close to them in attendance with our 2 weeks
Holy
versus them with a month.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So like
It's crazy. The
It's
people
actually
who
insane.
build the
No,
Midway,
I didn't even know.
all the rides, their company is from Texas.
from Texas, yeah.
Me and Tez worked with them one year, and they were about to hire us on to move with them
To Texas to go and do
yeah,
their
to
shit.
go do that shit.
Yeah.
We was like, nah, I can't
Because
even
that'd
do
be
all
a
that.
month. Yeah, that'd be
It
like
would
a
be
month
crazy,
sitting
though,
there
a
just pressing
bag, though.
buttons.
Just, yeah, literally though, literally.
That'd be insane.
But
I'm from
let's
Minnesota. I
go.
came in
Let's
to do this
react to
job.
some of these new,
Yes,
some of
yes.
these new items that are going to be out
So
there.
wait, go
Can they
back,
see
go
us?
back
Can
one
they see
slide.
the-
Go back one slide though. First one. So this one I didn't put it in because we just had the picture of it.
Yeah.
But this is called the cotton candy cooler, which is cotton candy plus lemonade.
Holy
So
shit.
like now instead of hitting the cotton candy stand, you can get a drink too.
Mm.
at the
That's
same
fair.
time.
Is it
That whole
alcoholic?
lot, that bitch gonna be
Huh?
like
Do they have
15
an
bucks.
alcoholic
though.
one?
It depends on where. I forgot what stand is making it, but it depends on what stand's
For
making it.
sure.
For sure.
Shout out
'Cause if
Prof
they're-
on Instagram Live. Come in our YouTube Live, man. We were just talking good about you.
I
I
swear.
swear. Shout out to Pro.
But yeah, so then the next one, this one I was kind of like, bruh, the pickle flavored pop.
Yeah, the pickle flavored
Bro,
pop.
ain't no fucking way, dog.
No, pickle
Ain't
lemonade
no
pop.
way.
Yeah, bro.
Oh.
See, the thing is though, on some weird shit, I can imagine it tastes well.
Yeah.
Only because dill is already sour mixed with sour lemonade, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
like sweet and sour mixed together.
I'm definitely gonna try the drink. I don't know. I mean, the popsicle and the drink got to be pretty similar.
I would do.
Yeah,
I
it's
I'd rather have-
probably
I'd rather
just
try
the,
the
it's
drink.
the same drink.
Frozen
No,
frozen.
it's literally the
in
frozen
there,
drink.
Yeah, it's just the
Yeah,
frozen
It's literally
drink.
the frozen drink.
pickle in there, my nigga.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what we're
Count on the frozen
saying. Yeah,
pickle.
you
See,
eat.
That one, that's what might throw me off a little bit is the
It's the
pickle
actual
being in
pickle
it.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Like,
donut one.
Yeah, because even with the donut in the ice cream, I'm like, I don't even know if I would want that.
Like it's gonna be like kind
Hard.
of like
It's either gonna be hard or
and then,
soggy.
like
Yeah.
gritty
Yeah.
to it. It's gonna be weird as
Gotta eat that bitch fast.
Oh man, that's what I was thinking about the pickle. I'm like, I don't know what a frozen pickle feels like, but that shit might
Yeah.
be kind of.
learn.
Yeah, that shit might be kind of. Yeah.
Why is pickles just took over after last year?
It
They just
took
realized the
over
pickle pizza was
No, yeah,
such a
it
hit.
literally took
that
over.
they're like, all right, let's just do pickle everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So is what
No, that's
happened?
genuinely
They just
what
do, like,
happened.
A census, like, what is everyone's favorite food? And
I think the pickle pizza just
No,
was
the
like
pickle
the new
pizza
thing.
was just a
and it was-
fast grossing seller.
Yeah.
They were just like, fuck it.
Well,
pickle.
and then, I would say too, the fried pickles have always been a huge staple at the
Definitely,
state fair.
definitely.
Like that was always like one of the biggest things there. Yeah, I mean, I fuck with the fried pickles heavy, bro. Like,
They're not
yeah,
horrible.
like,
I've
so-
never bought them, but I've
Yeah.
always snagged a couple from some homies.
yeah. So like, I think like since that's been such a thing, and then the pickle pizza coming out, and then everyone trying to make the pickle pizza because the pickle pizza line in the state fair was so long.
Yeah.
I think that like that also helped into it, but I feel like pickles have just been part of like our staple of fried shit that we love. But now it's like, how do we create anything else pickle? And these niggas
Yeah.
went to the juice and shit.
Yeah, because the thing,
Why the juice?
These niggas went to the juice.
How about some
Wow.
like pickle fruit snacks or something? I don't even know.
ugh,
Yeah.
no,
I
some
don't
move
know.
off of anything.
I mean, I don't know. I think though that the whoever got the pickle shit, they're gonna make a lot of money. They're
Yeah.
gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Anything pickle, you're gonna make.
they're
a lot
gonna
of
make
money.
a killing just
For
for the
sure.
sense of people wanting to try it.
Try.
But what's
Yeah.
what's like another crazy thing that you think they could add that would go crazy like pickles though?
I
A
feel like
jalapeno,
Like if it's like a fuck ton of hot shit,
like a jalapeno mixer, something sweet and
something
hot.
sweet and
something,
spicy.
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like a lot of people
Do they
like.
have stuffed pickles?
It's
I
usually
feel like
fried
they did-
pickles with something in it.
I think they
Like-
did
with,
have
like, cream cheese or
like
Yeah.
cream cheese and ham pickles or
They do
something
that
like
with
that.
Okay.
they do that with like jalapenos, like stuffed
So
jalapeno
Yep.
fried
Oh,
Jalapeno
poppers.
poppers.
Yeah.
Them
What
bitches
we
hit.
got next slide, Gabe?
Yeah.
I mean, this one I'm kind of,
Oh,
I
that looks
kind of feel
bussin'.
like I need to try
It
this
looks
one.
it looks bussing, but I'm skeptical on the milk on
Yeah.
the biscuit.
Oh, that's milk.
Yeah, it's genuinely
I-
they
I
just poured a
feel like-
bowl of cereal on a
Well, so
biscuit.
what I feel like though is it's probably gonna be like some kind of icing type milk.
Type of milk,
Like,
yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
what I
not-
thought.
Drizzled with icing flavored with fruit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
not actual milk. Good. That's
Yeah.
fine.
with more
But it's just
cereal,
gonna
but
look
yeah.
like milk
It
for
looks
sure.
yeah, because it looks good. It
Oh,
looks
man.
really good.
So that one I feel like is gonna be.
But if
something
it's like
different.
$5 to $6 for that one thing, I probably won't try it. I can't cap.
It's probably gonna be like 10. It's probably bigger than you think. It's probably
I
like
mean-
a whole.
Oh
fucking-
me, just
And I hope it has the
Dough.
pebbles in the
Inside
dough,
the dough?
like inside, like with the dough. But I don't know how.
I don't
that'll
think
work.
they do.
So
Yeah,
so
if
they
it's
made
sprinkled or
so the
whatever.
actual the biscuit is made with cereal milk. You know how you use milk to make a
Yeah.
biscuit.
Oh.
So they make
So they made the cereal, so it's
they
like
let the cereal
flavored
sit
in the
it's-
cereal.
The milk is
That's
flavored
fair.
like fruity
Okay.
type.
So that's probably gonna hit then. Like,
Yeah, it might be crazy.
I mean,
What
I
else
feel like
we
it'll
got?
taste like one of those fruits.
What we got next, gang?
Bars.
Oh, yeah,
the
the-
pickle lemonade. I'm gonna try it, but I don't know. I think I commented that it's this might be a
This one might
crime.
be hard for me to even try to fully ingest that.
Yeah, that.
Crafted
I
by
might have to try
Urban
some of the other
Growler.
gang. I don't
I'd
know
take
if
a
I could pull
sip.
up and
I'd
get
take a
whole
sip.
thing.
Yeah, I
Nah,
would take
no.
You know?
I would take a sip. I feel like honestly, after walking all day, that bitch gonna hit regardless.
No, it definitely will hit. But I'm just wondering
This
if
you need,
the
like-
salt gonna take the
yeah.
hydration out of
Yeah.
you. Even
Throw some
like,
tequila
damn,
in there or
Yeah.
I
something.
want a
for real.
salty beverage.
You
Yeah, you're
Literally,
gonna have to
bro,
go
that
to
shit
that little
sound crazy.
margarita spot. That shit hit.
On
Tangy
me.
dill pickle spice. So lemonade mixed with tangy dill pickling spices. It's like I was,
So it's
'cause
gonna have
I-
a
like,
so it's gonna have a little kick to it.
So it
sound
might-
like.
So it's the dill.
So it's a
spice.
dill like seasoning almost.
Yeah.
It's not even like a
It's not
dill-
the pickle
juice
juice.
mixed with lemonade.
Yeah.
Like pickle juice. Mixed
It's
with
literally
lemonade,
like
you
they
know what I
put lemonade and then a dill, like the leaf in there.
Mm.
So it might be. It might not be as like pickly as you think. But
Mm-hmm.
It might just. Yeah.
That's
What
different.
else? What else we got? Birthday cake, mini donuts.
I fuck with
That one's
those.
fucking bussin'.
I mean, I fuck
The
with
mini
feel like
those.
that
donuts
should have
and
been a
cheese
thing.
curds.
It
Dang.
definitely should have been. I feel like they have hella mini donuts, but they just didn't put no twist to them except for like the cinnamon sugar.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. They probably got this idea with the Fruity Pebbles niggas,
Oh,
as they was discussing.
Might be the same people.
It was like, so y'all over there doing that shit? Let me do that shit.
Oh man, for
Oh,
sure.
me, what we got next? Oh yeah, this is the same place that does the
Pickle lemonade.
Pickle lemonade. Same place.
The Nordic waffle.
I'm not trying. I mean, I try, but I'm not buying that.
It looks crazy.
It looks insane. See, the only thing
We'll just have
that's
to follow
throwing
this up with a video of us like buying everything and then just
no, we
all just
definitely
taking,
can.
like, a couple
But the
bites and
only thing
everything.
that's
Yeah.
throwing me off on this sandwich hot dog is what's it called? The pickle on there.
The pickle.
I don't know
The
how.
pickle threw me off a
Like,
bit,
how is
and
it-
the glizzy.
Yeah, it's a glizzy. It's a-
waffle.
See, the glizzy and the
Oh, no.
bacon on the waffle itself might smack, but then you add pickle and onions on
Yeah.
there. I feel
Burger
like the
sauce?
onions are
So
So you
couple.
got burger
Crispy
sauce on a hot
onions.
dog,
On a hot
and you
dog.
got bacon on a waffle, and you got pickles
Yeah.
With-
on a
With
on a
onions.
waffle and none of that stuff goes together.
Not at all.
There's no syrup, there's no whipped cream, there's no chocolate
It's
chip,
literally
or-
brunch in a
With the
I
waffle.
don't know
Is
about that one. I don't know about
There
that
ain't no
one.
chicken.
Like
I-
that's the type
I-
of shit you
I
make
can-
when you
I
have
can almost
nothing in the crib and
guarantee-
you're trying to throw something together.
I swear.
I can almost
Bro,
guarantee that you take a bite out of it and it
Ultimate
tastes
Way
good
too
though.
crowded.
No, I guarantee it's gonna taste smack just off the strength of the bacon and the hot dog with cheese. And then I feel like the waffle will probably complement that little saltiness.
Yeah,
But
and that's
that-
what I was saying.
but that's
Hopefully
what I'm
the
saying.
waffle's a little sweet.
That's
too.
what I'm
Like,
saying. The
batter
pickle is
better be
throwing
kinda
me off
sweet.
though, because you get the salty,
Yeah.
you get the sweet, and then you just get a sour on
No,
the
that-
side.
that's-
like,
that's
hold
what
on.
I'm saying.
I could throw a
Ugh.
pickle on anything, but I don't know about a
Yeah,
waffle.
too much, a little too much dip on your chip.
I'd rather just have it be a bun. If that was on a bun,
I don't know if I ever heard that
Fuck.
saying. That's
What's the next one, Gabe?
You can say dip on the chip.
Everyone shout out Gabe in the chat, man. We got Gabe on the fucking computer going
man,
ape shit
shout
right
out
now.
Gabe.
traditional hummus,
El Taco Baba from Baba's.
corn fresco.
So they look like
That
a
looks
mix. Like it looks like
a
like
bowl.
Greek slash Mexican. Kind
Yeah,
of.
'cause I was gonna say I don't see any reminiscence of taco in there.
Yeah.
It's got barbacoa.
Barbacoa.
Yeah, it has a lot of the ingredients of a taco,
Yeah.
but then it
And then
has
they
like a
use
lot
the
of
pita
Greek.
puffs to
Yeah,
probably dip and scoop. I'm guessing.
Scoop it out.
that's
That-
why I
that's
thought
pita
maybe
bread.
that one might be a good one. 'Cause,
Yeah, that's
like you
pita
get
bread.
multiple pieces of bread. You put the shit on top, and then you probably get to just eat the leftover shit at the end.
Yeah,
No,
I mean,
you
I
add
don't-
your
I
bread.
I think
can
that'll
see it
hit
being
for
good.
sure. I
Yeah.
think that'll
Being
hit.
good.
Yeah,
Just depending on how like
it's presented too,
and how they season the meat. The barbacoa has to be fire,
for sure.
otherwise
How
the
much
whole
crema
meal is
in
trash.
there? Yeah, I
Well,
know.
this one, the ones you have to sit
Mm.
down while you eating. You
Oh, yeah,
can't-
for
can't be
sure,
walking
for
around
sure.
With this.
Hell
Hell
no.
no.
And then
Is there
what's
any
the
more?
next
Fuck up
one,
the
Gabe?
fit.
Is there any more?
Next one, Gabe.
There's no one.
Oh yeah, I think I'm definitely
Fried
trying this
what?
one.
The
Squash
butternut
I'm
squash
definitely trying.
ravioli.
I'm not a big squash guy.
I'm not a squash guy.
Love a squash,
Oh,
man.
Isn't
man.
it?
That shit
It's
is
kind of.
so
It's kind of.
And it's gonna be a sweet. It's gonna be a sweet
like a sweet
meal
potato. It's like
too
a-
because they're putting
it's
cinnamon
like
on the
yams.
inside.
Yeah.
Like yams,
Yep,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so
Squash is an
sweet.
interesting-
Squash isn't bad. I just don't like the texture compared to
That's the-
yams.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel that. I feel that.
because it's like
Kinda
almost like angel hair, like pull apart
Yeah,
noodly.
it does have like a little bit of hair, and people do make noodles out of.
Yeah, they do
squash.
make
that's
squash
right.
noodles,
Yeah.
and I
Carb,
me somebody
yeah,
out there with
carbless
this
and
fucking
noodles.
I tried that squash noodles before, squash butter noodles, and that shit was not gas.
You want to check that?
There's no motion. There's no motion on the cameras.
I don't know, it just sounded crazy, but it's all Gucci.
What else we got?
Dennis over here like
Donut delights, all these desserts. Mini
Yeah,
donuts
that one was
wrapped in
kinda
bacon
disgusting.
on
You
a
better follow me
stick.
back. You don't follow me back.
Deep fried top with a
Who
layer
says
of
yes?
peanut butter and drizzled with raspberry
Oh, he do.
desserts.
Yeah, that one's a little bit nasty to me, but hey, I
Donut
know someone
delight
gonna
wrapped
try
in
that
shit.
bacon on a stick, then deep fried with a peanut butter.
that shit
And
is
all right. So
It actually might
so,
be good.
so everything
OC.
sounds good until you hit the raspberry.
I was like
Because peanut butter and bacon, we already know what that tastes like because of Blue Door.
True.
Yeah.
True.
But then you add the raspberry drizzle. Like, hold on, big
I
bro.
don't really like raspberry.
That's like
Not
some.
the actual.
Yeah,
That's like
You could-
some,
you could put
Thanksgiving ending. right
grape
there.
jelly on that hoe and it'll smack. Because obviously grape.
Oh, that shit sounds
Actually, now that I
insane.
think about it, I mean, it's just like a raspberry PB and J with bacon.
It literally is. But
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Raspberry though. Why you ain't just do grape?
They must have taste tested
Like
in
just
the
keep it
raspberry, must have been it.
traditional.
We got
Yeah.
more.
Nah, that
There's
shit is
no- or
crazy.
last
Yep.
one.
And then
Last one.
congratulations to Afro Deli,
Oh,
bro. I've
amazing.
been smacking they shit like crazy the last year, so it's
Their
really
food is
cool to
fire.
see
Yeah.
them freaking be at the state fair. But now that they're the only people selling samosas in the state fair, sambusas.
Or African food in general.
African food in general, bro, they're gonna fucking go ape shit. Like they're gonna make more money in the state fair 2 weeks than they do all year round. I feel like
Yeah.
in the store.
I think they'll at least
They're about
make.
to put on so
I
many-
think they'll
so
at
many
least
non-known
net
people.
500K
People
off
people-
of
so many people on the
Sambusas.
African
So
food.
many people on, bro. Minnesota's gonna get put on with sambusas at this point. If
That
you
shit
from
gonna
the
be
north,
crazy.
because I feel like if you from Cato, you from the south, you definitely
You
know
ain't
about
never had.
sambusas.
Oh yeah,
No,
you
yeah,
definitely have.
they
had.
got a
I was
high
gonna say
African
like if you in like
population
I was
out
gonna
there.
say like if you in like Wisconsin or
Yeah,
something, you ain't
yeah.
never had that shit.
You ain't had that shit. So when you come over there,
like a
bro, a lot of
better-
them northern people, they're gonna see that shit. Boy, that shit gonna hit they shit.
It's like
Try
a better,
Afro Deli.
Yeah,
what
try
I call it.
Afro
It's like a
Deli.
better egg roll.
Yes.
No,
definitely.
it is. It is.
What else did we have?
The
There was
a-
another
the
one I
East
wanted to talk
African
about
egg roll.
right before we get out of here. I feel like there was another one. It's probably.
I feel like. Why you
Probably
look
Nerp
so
skid.
small? 'Cause your chair's
Oh, yeah.
shorter, too. Oh, why didn't you look like Mitch? Just look
Is
at
it
the
this one?
camera.
Yeah.
Looking like I'm like.
I'm about 4'5".
Whole
Alright,
time
I
I'm
wanna-
6'5" and
I want to get
Ouija's
y'all
4'3".
opinion on this because there was a lot of mixed emotion in the chat too, I believe, or in the comments. This guy said, "Y'all try and portray this false narrative on Minnesota, and I hate this poop with everything in me. Nobody hating on your music, just suck. You just suck, and motherfuckers don't like it. Nothing to do with Minnesota. Y'all expect motherfuckers to push something that's not it. If you ain't make it out with sports, you suck. Nothing to do with the state. If your business ain't booming how you want it, it's you and it's not the state. That shit just trash. Look in the mirror and stop putting the blame on everybody else." And I did like there is some truth to this. I'd say only in the music wise that Minnesota just ain't the spot to blow up yet for music, so it can hurt. But I'd say like business and sports, obviously.
that
Like
goes
if
for
you just ain't good at
anything.
sports, you ain't gonna make. It's been proven you can make it out of Minnesota in sports, and it's been proven that businesses can flourish in Minnesota. But
It's
I mean, there is
weird.
a lot of people that definitely like don't make the best music or don't put out the best production for
Yeah.
their stuff that blame
Get-
it on Minnesota.
But there's
too.
it's just like a
But-
thin line. It's like a thin line, double-edged sword, though. I can't cap because there are people who are completely dog shit, and they just have a better network, and they get
Just
pushed
get
harder.
going.
I mean, at
100%.
the end of the day, I think Minnesota doesn't push anyone into fame at the reality. Like Minnesota ain't pushing nobody to fame. If you've
No,
seen from
definitely not.
anybody else who's done it, there's a lot of artists who had to go somewhere else to blow up or something else. Minnesota just doesn't. They don't do that. It doesn't
yeah,
matter
for
how
sure.
popping you are. Like the base of Minnesota isn't putting the rest of the world on to what's going on in Minnesota.
Not even close.
Which is very tragic.
Even
at
if
the end
you're
of the day.
juicing.
No matter how good you are, no matter what, most artists are having to touch some other base before they can blow up, even in
yeah,
Minnesota.
100%.
So at the end of the day, it is Minnesota. We're not that good at pushing anything.
Yeah, we're not
so like
LA. We're
that's
not
that's
Chicago.
that's one
We're not
thing
New York,
I would
for
say for sure. And two, on the business aspect, I'd say that this store is a pretty good business. I'd say that we run a pretty good business here.
Damn right.
One thing I haven't seen though in the almost 3 years that we've been here, I don't see people from my high school here. So like
Yeah.
that's something that
Facts.
like I know for sure
Yeah.
is a support thing because this brand's followed by a lot of people that go to my high school
Yeah.
and shit like that. They know what the fuck has been going on for like the past 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
They just choose not to show up here. And so like
I know it's
that's
actually crazy because I've even had a lot of people from Mankato come that aren't even necessarily my friends or I ever even talked
Exactly.
to that just pop in
Yeah.
the store
Exactly.
that when they're in
Yeah.
town.
everybody
Yeah,
from my
literally.
high school that's came here, they wasn't my friend like that in high school. So like that's the crazy
No, yeah,
part.
even same here.
Exactly.
Like all them St. Paul people.
And
used
so
to say,
that is
That's
proof.
crazy.
That is proof right there for every
That's
single one of
crazy.
you. Niggas do be hating in Minnesota. I don't care
Straight up.
what this nigga is talking about, Antoine, whoever, and even Dolo quoting it. Cause it's true. I've seen it firsthand. Niggas do not want to see you win like that here. They're mad when they see somebody from their own place eating better than them. They are
fucked.
fucking sick, bro. And that's the most sickening part about
Mm-hmm.
Minnesota is that it's so fucking true. It doesn't matter because these people aren't necessarily in that position to
Yeah,
even
to even
truly
say
say
something.
anything.
Yeah.
Literally.
But like the crazy part is that yo, the people that don't know you here in Minnesota, they will support you with everything they got.
100%.
Bro, the niggas that did not grow up with you, all that type of shit, they're your bigger supporters. whenever you're pushing content or pushing anything, push to them. Stop pushing to the people from your hometown. Stop trying to win them over. They will never be won over until you win everybody else over.
Yeah.
That's
Literally
the
talked
last
about that
crowd
earlier
that you
in the
need to
podcast.
win.
Yeah, for
Straight
sure.
up.
real, for
Preach,
real.
For
man.
sure.
But
Preach.
I definitely understand though that some nigga shit is ass. I definitely understand that for
Yeah,
sure.
straight up.
But like one thing I also do understand, just from even the business aspect, you can even cancel out the music shit, is that people close to you will not support you when they see you winning, bro.
Hell
They
no.
are low key preying on your downfall.
100%.
Like
Because they didn't
dead
think
ass.
you was
Because they
gonna
wanna
do
see-
shit
they
anyway.
wanna be able to see
Exactly.
themselves
Because
in
you
a
was
better
walking the
position than you
same
are.
hallways,
Exactly.
the same streets, had the same amount of money as them, and they still doing the same shit.
Yep, exactly, bro. And that it's smooth though, because you'll even notice it too, man. Once you start hitting a little bit of extra growth in whatever you're doing, bro, you'll see a lot of the people closer to you. They're gonna push niggas who ain't even doing shit, and
Yeah.
you're gonna be like, "What
Yeah.
the fuck, bro?"
what is this?
But like,
Just because
that's-
it's not you.
just because it's not you and you winning. So like
Yeah.
it's cool. Just understand though that you're gonna have something. You got something that's going for you that once you hit that level of trajectory, everyone's gonna follow along.
Yeah.
And that's even goes into our conversation with Casey, Gravy, and all them.
Yup.
Yep.
That might
Same
be
shit
why
happened.
niggas ain't
Same
pulling
shit
niggas
happened
up.
to them, bro. Same shit happened to them.
Exactly.
Because Minnesota is like the place where it only pushes you as far as you push yourself.
Exactly.
So even for somebody like who we know is up like a Lil Shine or a Zodiac, and they're not even up to the max degree, but it's like we could easily push them to that upper echelon in one go if we all just did something for them.
Exactly.
And we just choose not to. We just watch them from the outside, like, oh, we gonna fuck with you when you get on, type shit.
Literally.
For real, for real.
It's fucked, bro.
But yeah, that's how I feel about that shit, man.
That's why,
At the
that's
end of the
why
day,
we're here doing what we do
Yeah,
here.
no, yeah,
Exactly.
that's what
Change
we
that
the
culture.
supporters, not
Exactly.
Change that
Yeah.
culture.
exactly. And we do appreciate every single one of your guys'
Every single
support,
one
bro.
of y'all.
For real, because you guys have helped us build something that's insane, and we really hope to help all of the artists that fuck with us build what they need to build as well, man.
for
real,
sure,
for real.
for
Literally
sure.
build a community.
Giving
people who
y'all the
wanna
space
push
and the
put Minnesota
platform,
where
bro.
it needs to be and where we should be.
No
type shit.
kizzy.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'd say, yeah, Minnesota definitely plays a part. I don't think it's a complete, like, non-factor that, oh, you're from Minnesota, it doesn't, whatever.
No, yeah, for sure.
Because yeah, especially in the music scene. Like, and then people just, like, kind of just hating, like you said. I think you said it best. And I think, well, obviously, like, if your music sucks, it doesn't matter where you are. If your business sucks, it doesn't matter where
doesn't
you
matter.
are. If you're not good at sports, it doesn't matter where you are.
And that's the thing,
But
like if your
even if you
model is
are good,
bussing, if
yeah.
you're good, as long as time and consistency is gonna play that out.
That
Because
is.
it's like with us, we wasn't getting the inherited support that we wanted with our straight idea. Like, oh, we coming with Waterwave. We want to have a platform for motherfuckers to speak and do concerts and fucking record. And niggas who was hosting shows during that time, they wasn't just tossing us interviews or
Nope.
people or shows or
Nope.
none of that shit. We
Nope.
had to put our foot through the door. Like, hold on, nigga, we right here.
We had to be everywhere,
Literally.
without getting anything,
Without
in
getting
return.
shit handed.
Yeah.
But
So don't expect nothing from nobody.
For
real,
sure.
for
for
real.
sure.
That's really what
For
it is.
real.
That's really what it comes
Expect
down to.
anything
Too much
and
out
be
of us,
very
and it's
grateful
like,
for
bro.
what you
Yep.
do have.
yep,
Because even if whether you have 10 plays, 10 likes on your photo, nigga, there are people who are getting less, nigga. Like that's 10 people who took time out their day to fuck with you, to see what your vision is, your passion, and to fuck with you on that level.
on me.
Don't expect no niggas to fuck with you,
For
Oh,
sure.
God.
because nobody's
honest.
obligated to.
But we fuck with you, nigga.
Yeah,
fuck
we
with
do.
y'all.
We fuck with everybody. That's
Yes,
why we
sir.
Even
do it,
if we
straight
can't fuck with you day to day, we fuck with you on an energetic level.
On me.
up, straight up.
You can feel our energy and our souls
Oh,
touching
man,
you.
we fuck
No
with
homo.
we fuck with the community.
On me. But on that note,
That was the cast,
that
man.
was the cast.
I know we got a show July 25th. Can you click on that real quick and show
Be
the
there.
flyer at the bottom right?
Be
flyer?
there.
Oh, no, just go back to where you were. And just click on, yeah, and then just pull it up on the screen.
The
for 'em.
25th.
But we
Pull
got
up, pop out,
Jake
man.
Giller show on the 25th. Pop out tickets are on firstavenue.com. We got Rock Solid Music Group in the building. Self, Zateb, Calvino, Rock Barboza,
We got
DJ Low,
Trayson.
Vinyl. Trayson's gonna pop out. I think Student One is making a special
Yeah,
guest
Stu.
appearance.
It's gonna be bussing, man. Just pull up, pop out, man.
Yeah, pop out. It's our next show, and I don't know when our next one will be after that. So, pop out, show some face, subscribe, like, and all that. Come check us out in our store. Look it up on Google. Tandy is in the. Vino Tandy got smoked. He says Blaine over SLP.
Wow.
He's gone now.
Yeah,
But
but,
yeah, facts, man.
But yeah, he said Blaine over SLP.
Well, he
but,
said it's on site.
But yeah, thank y'all for being here and watching us in the morning. We'll be doing this in the mornings from now on, and we'll be listening to your music and reviewing it at around 6:30 instead of like 8 o'clock now. So this is it's gonna be it's a lot better for us just to not be here as late. So, yep. Other than that, I think you can end it.
I mean, love y'all.
My earlobes hurt.